Thomas, hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
New season, 2 days to go now. What's the feeling in the camp? I imagine it's pretty excitement, isn't it, over anything else?
Oh yeah, massively. Just feel this week, and I would say it's specific today. You just see there's a little bit bigger buzzing around the place, and people a little bit more smiling and looking forward and lively, and just like ready to go. So yeah, it's a very good feeling.
It's your first full pre-season as head coach of
Yeah.
Brentford. How much do you think you've benefited from that? It was tough when you first came in the middle of the season in October. So what's it been like having that full pre-season with them? How much have you benefited?
I think a lot. I believe a lot. I believe a lot in good coaching and good preparation, and we've been very detailed and very focused on a lot of areas. And I think we can see a lot of improvement in the guys and the bits we've been training on. So I prefer that. But the good thing was that last year I was still very close to the planning and the structure of the training, and we have a very good relationship, Dean, me and Rich. But of course I prefer a full season, no matter what, full preseason, no matter what, because you always want to improve small bits, and now we have the time to go in depth. So it's been nice.
You're quite widely tipped to be the dark horses of the championship this season, really contending for promotion. What's your reaction to that?
I think we're one of 16 clubs that have dreams and believe and see what's happening, and that's the most crazy thing with this league, that there's a lot of teams who have a chance if they hit a good momentum, a good run of games. But I know one thing. I know that we will put a good side out there, who will do everything they can every single game to try to win the match. And we'll do that on Saturday. And when people will ask us after we hopefully won the game, I'll say, what's your thoughts? I'll say, yes, we have focused on good training on Monday, and then a good game against Middlesbrough. Because if we don't, two things, enjoy the journey and have big focus on the process, then we can forget about all dreams.
You quite consistently finished in the last few seasons sort of 9th, 10th, 11th. Is there anything different about this squad now that makes you feel like things could be different this season? You could take it a notch higher?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say that every season we've been going into, the last three I've been involved in, and I came a little bit later in one of them, we had a belief that we could compete in the championship, and we definitely competed. How can we manage to close the gap? I don't know exactly. I know what we want to improve. We definitely need to be better defensively, and we were better defensively the last part of the season. That's a big thing for me, because we need to be attacking and forward thinking and forward playing, and we want to be. The aim is one of the most attractive teams in the league, which I think we were last year, and we will continue on that. But we need to improve the defensive side of the game, and then I think we made 6 very interesting signings.
Yeah, do you think you've got a stronger squad than 12 months ago?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think we have a stronger squad. Of course, it's very very interesting to compare players. Ishmael contra Ethan Pinnock or Pontus Jansson or these things. That's one thing. Second thing is, when new players are coming into a club, do they hit the ground running? In terms of culture, championship, all that, we never know. But what we know is we are very pleased with 6 we got in, and then it's just how quick can we get them clicking.
Are you under the impression now that's it, transfer business-wise? Are you expecting more players in and out?
I would say that the transfer window, I don't expect anything before the window is closed, 100%. I think we've seen the last years, not only for Brentford, for all championship teams and all the teams in the world, there will be activity in the last week.
So for now, you're open to the idea that this squad might not be the final squad that you have?
I don't know if I have any other option than being open. I prefer not to be open, but that's the way it is. That's the rules. That's the game.
On that note, Joel Valencia, has he been training with you?
Yes.
Today.
Yeah.
It's in your plans for Saturday?
Yeah, if we get the, what do you call it? The
International clearance.
international clearance, yeah. That's in my plan, definitely.
Was he brought in maybe as a replacement for anyone that might be on their way out?
It's difficult. I would say that last year we had, let me think, last year we have 6 players for the front, three. And this season we added Jensen Burek as a young player, and we are thinking, should he come up or should he stay down the B team? And now Valencia, and you can see we have injuries. So I would say it's one of these players that we like a lot, and we had an option to get him. And sometimes we need to take those options.
With those options in that area of the pitch, there's lots of question marks, lots of concerns, I think, from the fans about the future of Neil Mopai, Ollie Watkins, Said Ben Rama.
Yeah.
What are you able to say to the fans on the future of those 3? As far as you know, are they staying as part of the Brentford squad?
I'll say one thing, Said Ben Rama is not playing Saturday.
Okay.
Because he's still doing his rehab, so he's not joined the group yet. We should do that on Monday.
That's purely down to a fitness reason?
Pure down to fitness reasons.
Okay.
The rest are, here in the club, and they train today, so they're available for selection for Saturday.
If you are going to contend for promotion, how important is it that you hold on to all those players?
I would say hold on. I want to hold on to the best players. Of course, I want to do that. If we can't, then I want just as good replacement. I think that's how I see it. And I think it's very difficult for 2 reasons. One, that I'm very pleased I'm not taking care of the transfers, because I love to coach the team out there and coach the players and develop them and the staff. And then I'm very confident that Rasmus and Phil Giles and Matthew Benham, they will deal. Of course, we are discussing every single day what to do. They're dealing with the transfers in and out. And my aim and their aim is that after the transfer window is closed next Thursday, we have a stronger squad than we had when we finished last season.
Just finally, we'll talk about the game. Birmingham, you're at home on your first day, which I'm sure is good news because you were so good at home for the majority of last season. Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, massively. We're looking so much forward to start at Griffin Park. We know it's the farewell season of Griffin Park, and I just had a meeting with the boys in there, and we need to do everything we can to make this last season magical. We need to give the fans some fantastic experience and enjoy at Griffin Park, and that's the aim. We need to play forward. We need to play with a lot of energy. We just want to do everything we can. And we know we need the fans. We need them to back us and give us a lot of help, because we know it'll be ups and downs. But at home, we know we have a fortress. We know we are very difficult to play against at Griffin Park.
And with Birmingham as opposition, I mean, you've got an opportunity there to get off to a very good start.
Yeah, I think we have, no matter who we played against in the first game. I think we need to give credit to Birmingham. They had a tough season in many ways last year for various reasons. Also the financial fair play situation and all that. I think they managed well. Well, that now they changed the manager, and with a new manager, new bossing, new beliefs. So I respect them, and I know they have a good team and a good side that can create trouble for everybody. But I also back my team. If we on it, then I'm very confident.